So after you did your first performance on the block party, and you seen the crowd's reaction, like, is that the energy that made you want to say, all right, I'm a rapper now?
I still didn't believe it yet. So in junior high school, my friends and I, we was bad kids, like just bad fucking kids, man. Like, so we being bad, and they would put you in, like, you ever heard of in-house suspension?
Yeah.
All right, so
too many times.
So they, you start off in the nice colors, right? Mm-hmm. So you start off in Peach House if you're a good kid, right? Mm-hmm. So I started off in Peach House. And they moved me to Red House.
They said, oh shit.
Then they moved you to Yellow House. Yellow House, that's damn near like a school bus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
shit.
you're in Yellow House, you bad.
Yeah.
So I'm in in-house suspension. So me, my homie Jabu, which is Bump's cousin, it's crazy. And my man Tommy, may he rest in peace. We were like in the same class. So it was a guy named Mr. Dorman, who would be like, listen, I gotta take y'all to do something, because
y'all gonna make yourself too much trouble.
You motherfuckers is just bad.
He just wants
change your colors. They can change your colors.
Yeah, he like, what do y'all want to do with life? Like, so he took us to the school, right? Like a vocational charter school, and they had studios in there and film, videography, and like shit that I ain't never seen in a school before, right?
In New York, that's like Bosie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made, we did like a fucking record, recorded in the studio, made the video that day and all of that. So all of this stuff is going on. So Bump and Squad was the Children of the Corn. So, you know, we were like,
and that's Mace.
No. See, that what was so crazy is that's just what. Well, Q Dimension was what Bump and them had. They had a thing called Q Dimension.
Okay.
So we would, like, everybody was using certain names. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know nothing about Mace and them having no Children of the Corn and none of that. But it was popular when you kids. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I guess we used it. They used it. But so my first rap name was Jenediah.
How you come up with that?
From the movie.
Oh.
You know
But what made you like want to use that though?
He was like probably one of the popular kids in the movie.
That's
You
okay.
know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So
felt relatable.
Main character, yeah.
So it was like, then it started to become like talent shows. Then it started to become more serious. Like now it's like, okay, Bump got a record deal. So now we see that it's real, it's possible.
Who's the label? What's the parent company he was under?
Bump was signed to Tommy Boy.
Okay.
At the time with his brothers, they had a group called the Deadly Snakes. And
that's what Prince Rakeem.
yeah, all that. It was like
okay.
It was crazy. So Bump was actually like opening up for Biggie and you know that stuff like that when they came to Philly. And we, you know, Bump was like the catalyst for everybody being in this group, because MajorFiggas didn't start with us. That was Wallow's idea.
Oh, I heard him say that before.
Right?
Yeah.
Wallow, Gil, Dirty Rick, El De Niro, Rick Lowe. That's
That was
Bump.
the original five, like.
Yeah.
And how did y'all know y'all all know each other through Bump? Or did y'all grow up kind of like
I knew. See, this is what's crazy. I had a partner named Fatim when I was a kid, right? We had a group called Black Vision at the time.
Okay.
And I met Fatim just riding down the street one day on my bike. He fighting somebody. The dude got a gun. A knife. I tell him, you better go get a gun, shoot him. And
that's Philly
shit that kids would do.
Philly,
And I'm glad he did it. But my first manager was James Tyler. It was a guy named James Tyler that kind of believed in what me and Fatim had going on.
Okay.
And just due to certain things, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get in trouble as a kid and stuff like that. And, you know, things just started pulling me in certain directions.
Away
you know
from
what I'm
music.
saying? Yeah. Not away from it, but just, you know.
More so
Like,
pushing you towards it.
Yeah, like, nah, just, you either going sling crack rock or
That's
got
what
a
I'm
wicked
saying.
jump
Like,
shot.
life was life,
like-
and it took you
Yeah,
away from music.
no, it's just
Little
what your
bit.
neighborhood was doing.
Okay,
You
that
know what I'm
makes more
saying? Like
sense to put it in
if
perspective.
people in your neighborhood was getting money, you wanted to just get money.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a couple people in my neighborhood that was getting money. A couple people in my neighborhood was robbing shit. A couple people in my neighborhood was rapping.
It's different categories.
He said,
So-
I think I'm gonna go with this category.
Nah, I tried them all.
I was gonna say you was the all the above.
He said, I'm gonna see which one I'm really good at.
You know,
I tried
and sometimes
them
the things
all.
that you're good at are not what's good for you.
Yeah, I tried them
You know?
all, man. I tried them all, and so fast forward a little bit. I get a situation that happens where I gotta do the bird, you know what I'm saying? I gotta move around a little bit, and you know, I gotta leave my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, my mother's still in the neighborhood.
You still got family ties.
Yeah, I still got family ties in the neighborhood, but this is, you know, bump, like, yo, yada, 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 we gotta roll, you know what I'm saying? So we go to Yonkers.
That's my part, 914.
You know what I'm saying? We go to Yonkers, salute the Locks, Hit, Rough Riders. You know what I'm
RHODEY,
saying?
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, it's like so many different parts to it. Everybody got their different, you know, ways of telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just say me and Bump with the Yonkers, we were supposed to take a deal with Rough Riders. Things got a little tricky. I needed money at the time and just rushing.
And what year is this? The mid 90s?
97, 98.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like around that time.
So X is already fuming hot. X is out of there.
For sure. But it was already signs of interest
Mm-hmm.
because Sheik would come to Bump's block to come pick them up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always like salute Bump for being like the nigga that helped me out in the beginning, because if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never ended up in Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went up there, and you know, I had a little girlfriend up there at the time. You know what I'm saying? A young
That's
nigga
crazy.
just up on the hill. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We bumping, we going from Schoolhouse Project to, you know.
Is this the girlfriend from Friday? I was just asking if the girl that you met in Yonkers was the girl from Friday. Meaning, like, you know me alone.
No.
No. I was just joking. I was throwing like a joke. It was way over your head. I was just wondering if the girl that you met in Yonkers was the girl that sometimes.
Nah, it was a girl named Cookie, actually.
Okay.
She lived in the projects in Yonkers, and me and, you know, I go up there, I would holler at her, and Bump would holler at somebody, and we just always just kick it as young people. We would drink bottles of Moet as young kids, and smoke the chocolate at the time, because that's the weed that was out. There was the chocolate rolling, and, you know, you just rapping and doing what you gotta do, So I come back to Philly, and still rapping, and we ended up at this guy that used to manage all of us. When I say all of us, myself, Beanie Siegel, Spade, and then Sadiq and Rolla and all of these other guys who were, you know, just people who could get you a deal in Philly. By this time, you know, everything is running simultaneously. We got, you know, like certain freestyles and tapes are starting to come out. So,
Was you out in the streets hustling the tapes or no?
nah, Marcus Graham. We had a guy named Marcus Graham who was the guy that was doing all of that.
Pushing the tapes in the
Yeah,
streets.
but we didn't understand that part of the game.
That's
You know
why
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
asking you, because a lot of people, they don't understand sometimes you're going to be in the streets, like pushing it in the beginning. I mean, now you're
For
streaming,
sure,
but it's
like
different back
my
in the
my
day.
thing is, I wish I would have known that part of the game, but
Could made some money too with the.
Yeah, so Rough Riders did want to sign me and Bump, and this is my last time apologizing to Bump for this shit because I done did it too many times. But you know, me and Bump was supposed to go and be a group over, and
This is way before MajorFiggas.
no. So Wallow goes to jail. Gil's now rapping.
Okay.
So now that Gil's rapping, Gil is still, he's got records on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like one of Gil's first joints that he had was like Love for Gilly. Then after that it was pushing rhymes like Wait and stuff like that. And Gil was on a lot of records. I don't even remember like
his solo tape.
how many records, but it wasn't even really solo. It was just like everybody was doing their own thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like MajorFiggas just sort of like formed like a Voltron situation. Like
I was about to say, I kind of just
Ab
formed.
Lava and Gil were Erie Avenue guys. Like Ab Lava and Kevin Hart lived in the same apartment building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
think I heard that.
We all grew up together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Kevin Hart went to middle school together. You know what I'm saying? Like, call me Antonio, I call him Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see Kevin Hart, it's like, what's up, bro? Like, I'm super happy for the nigga though.
Yeah.
Like,
To see someone you know grew up with, y'all both.
Yeah,
it's like, because Kevin could play basketball. Like,
Get out of here! I ain't know that. I knew he was a swimmer.
Nah, Kevin Hart, cross your ass over and take you to the rack. Left hand, right hand, whatever. He was good at it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I knew him for. I never knew him for being no comedian.
Oh, he's a K-ball, okay.
You know what I mean? I never knew him. I knew him for being an athlete.
I heard he was like an Olympic
have
swimmer.
never
Like he was
known.
really like. I heard he was
I
nice
ain't
on
know
the
him for none
swimming
of that.
team.
I ain't know him for none of that.
But he was
I
playing
never
ball.
knew
He
nothing
was
about him.
nice.
Hey, man, listen. He was nice. I ain't never known that brother for that. But whatever it was, he was good at everything that he did, as you can see now. So we all come from Erie Avenue. That's my neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's north side for people that don't know.
yeah, you know.
So,
So that's north side for people that don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how did the rest of the group come together?
Fate.
Y'all just kind of like ended up in the same at the same time.
We from like everybody from so RHODEY from Sydenham Street. I'm from Smedley Street. Bump from 18th Street. Lava from Erie Avenue. Gil from Erie Avenue by way of South Philly, right? So and then you got Bianca from South Philly. So Bump met Bianca at like a trip they went on, like a bike week or something like that, Virginia.
Okay.
So
that's the state for lovers, I think.
I used to go there too, bike week,
Right,
Myrtle
yeah,
Beach.
yeah,
So I was
you know
like,
what I mean?
talking about.
So and then Spades from Nicetown.
Okay.
So it's like,
Did you and Spade know each other before the, or y'all all kind of knew each other, like you said, doing your things?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't say this. This was my partner, so I didn't like Spade when I first met him because he was so fucking good at what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that.
He said, "Oh, you competition."
Yeah, it was like nigga, where you come from? You know what I'm saying? But you know, like he was just so nice when I say I didn't like him, it wasn't I didn't like him. I didn't like the fact that
he was just
I thought, damn, this guy might be better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was part of a group called Lyrical Terrorists from Nicetown. You know what I'm saying? So that's where things become crazy because we got offered a deal, and within a week we was at unoffice rapping.
That's amazing.
And
so you got offered the deal from Rough Riders first.
me and Bump.
You and Bump, okay.
Yeah, then we had a cipher and me and Spade rapping, and we were probably the last two to rap. So this guy Stevie G was like, I know somebody looking for a 2-man group. It was And Un was like, you know, he was like, we looking for 2 man group. You want to go see him? I can get y'all a deal.
Is this before Cam, before Unsigned Cam, or is this?
No, Cam was already there.
Okay.
Yeah, Cam was there already. Like, so, salute to Cam, and I appreciate you for always mentioning me
Shout
in a
out
positive
Cam.
light and on your show. Like he said, I probably, you know, he said I was, myself and Spade were probably some of the nicest niggas he ever heard rap in
That's
his
dope.
life. And I appreciate him for that, because I also think that
That's dope.
Cam and all of the diplomats were some of the nicest guys.
Yeah, they
that
get
I've
busy.
met from being out of town. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy about that is, not to go too deep into it, but the first time I ever heard pause and all of that was from the Dipset.
Cam, yeah. Hey yo, it's your boy JX. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned. It's business as usual.